Some falsely imagine that when a person has purified himself or herself, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant such a person special abilities and spiritual hidden knowledge. In reality, all the spirituality we will even need is already accessible and present in abundance all around us. What stops our souls from taking this grace of Allah is the lack of purity in our souls, too much sin and attachment to the ego and its addictions. When self-purification is complete and a soul has gotten rid of all evil habits of thought, speech and action, then the soul is ready to receive Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's knowledge. In fact, it begins as soon as self-purification starts. And this is in fact the purpose and reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created humans, to know Allah. Keep in mind, psychic abilities such as telepathy, reading people's minds, levitation, dream interpretation, traversing the earth in short spans, prophesizing the future, seeing others in their real form, and even walking on water are not a sign of one's spirituality. They may come as a result of meditation or extreme psychic exercises, and they may even show themselves in a person as side effects of self-purification. But in reality, they are not the goal of self-purification, and if they enthrall a person, he or she actually stops his or her spiritual growth. True spirituality is indicated by one thing only: how much realization, ma'rifah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a person has. To the degree that a person knows Allah, to that degree they are spiritual and enlightened. Again, when we say knows Allah, we do not mean it in the sense of rational knowing with the mind. We mean knowing through surrender and realization with one's entire being. Such a person is called an arif, a realized being, or one who truly knows Allah. The hadith of the Prophet, peace be upon him, says, "I was sent to perfect good manners." Also in another hadith from the Prophet, it says, "My religion is based on cleanliness, tahara." It does not refer to the outward cleanliness alone. If anything, it alludes to inner purity of the soul. When the soul is not pure, good advice has no effect on it. In fact, the more impure a soul gets, the more it denies and mocks the truth. The Holy Quran also says about itself, "None can touch it except the purified." The outer meaning, of course, is to touch the Quran with wudu'. But according to the scholars, the inner meaning is to touch the meaning of the Quran. Its hidden realities cannot be comprehended except by those who are purified of the heart. So in other words, the purer one becomes, the more one may understand the meanings and contents of the Holy Quran. To attain ultimate and final perfection, it is necessary to walk the path of struggle against the selfish lusts and immoral tendencies which may exist within the soul, and thus to prepare the soul to receive the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If a person sets foot on the path of self-purification, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shall come to his or her aid and guide them along, as He promises in the Holy Quran. And those who struggle in our cause, surely we guide them to our ways.